another of my live streams called My Journey to the Trinity. Yesterday, I had a friend. I had my friend Adam with me, and we talked about wine. Talk about Muhammad drinking wine and stuff, and how much it wasn't really about wine; it was about abrogation, but just how the changes over the years. Over the Quran, when you see from the beginning, the Quran says that wine is good. It's a good source of income. Good source of income. Rizq hasanan is what the Quran says. But then later on, Muhammad said, "Okay, you can get drunk." He didn't actually say that, but he says, "Just don't come to prayer drunk." So don't get drunk when you're going to prayer. But then later on, it came and says that getting drunk is the work of Satan. So you see the progression in the life of Muhammad. And, I heard Father Zechariah say something that Muhammad kept drinking for another 16 years after he got the revelation that it was satanic. But anyway, I had one of my relatives, Ibrahim Muhammad. He's always very respectful. I appreciate that. في واحد من قرايبي اسمه إبراهيم محمد دائما هو محترم. وهو سألني وين بتقول في إنه محمد كان يشرب نبيذ، وتعرف عشان هذه موضوع يعني كل المسلمين بيعرفوا إنه مكتوب يعني إنه المسلمين ما بيشربوش خمر وما بيسكروا، والكفار اللي بيسكروا انا بشرب شيء، انا ما بسكر ولا شيء. لكن هو سالني وين بتقول انه محمد كان يشرب، وين بتقول انه محمد كان يشرب خمر او نبيذ، يعني كان يسكر يعني. وانا عشان هيك انا بس حبيت افرجيك، يعني انا مش راح اتعمق في الموضوع، بس انا راح افرجيكم كمان بعد الفيديوهات. بدي اياكم انتم تشوفوا هذا شيوخكم بيحكوا، هذا مش انا اللي بحكي، هذا شيوخ الإسلام اللي بتقول هيك. وخليني بس أحط لكم الآية مشان تشوفوها. وهذه بتكون آية مشهورة، هي في الآية هذه بتكون في صحيح مسلم، وممكن في منكم ما بتعرفوش صحيح مسلم. This verse that I'm going to show you, it's from Sahih Muslim. And this is the most respected hadith about Muhammad is Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. They're called the Sahihain, the two authentic hadiths. Because a lot of hadiths, that a lot of hadith, they're called da'if, which means they're weak, but these are called the sahih, which means they're authentic. And so that so anyway, so this is from Sahih Muslim, okay, and it's I'm going to show it to you both in English and in Arabic. I want to show it to you both in English and Arabic, and then I want to show you some videos. Okay, so please don't leave until you see the videos, because the videos are Islamic videos. In fact, let me go ahead and play one of those videos for you, because this is a very respected sheikh. It's a very respected sheikh. Let me just play it for you. Let me play for you what he said. Okay. Now I'm getting this. Father Zechariah is the one that that showed us this, and I'm getting it from him. So to give him credit, because he's the one who showed.
حديثا تبيح الشرب. أرجوك اسمعني، ده وده أنا لقيت متفق عليه ومسنود وقوي وعنيف، حديث عنيف. فقد روي الشرب. أرجوك اسمعني، ده وده أنا لقيت متفق عليه ومسنود وقوي وعنيف، حديث عنيف. فقد روي عن ابو موسى انه قال: بعثني رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم انا ومعاذا الى اليمن.
نعم.
فقلنا يا رسول الله ان بها شرابين يصنعان من البر والشعير،
نعم.
او البر والشعير، احدهما يقال له المزر والاخر يقال له البتع، فما نشرب؟ قالوا له نشرب ايه؟ عندهم في اليمن مشروبين اتنين،
الاولانيه دي اسمها البر والثانيه اسمها البتع. تمام.
البتع. حضرتك الاصح طبعا. فقال عليه الصلاه والسلام: اشربا ولا تسكرا.
تمام.
اشربا ولا تسكرا.
طبعا.
خرجه الطحاوي ايضا الى غير ذلك من الاثار اللي ذكروها في هذا
يا حلاوتك كنت بتقول الطحاوي، انا حاسس ان انا قاعد جنب ايه يعني جهبذ من جهابذة العلم.
لا رحنا نذاكر
الحقيقه.
يوم اشربا ولا تسكرا.
تمام. طب ايه رايك اقول لك على حاجه جميله؟
اكمل لك.
اتفضل.
اللي جايه دي انا مش هقدر اقراها.
ليه؟
انا عايز حضرتك تاخد
عوره.
لا
اقرا.
وانا
اقرا.
علمت ناس كتير قالوا لي استغفر الله العظيم ما تقولش كده.
لا اقرا.
ولكن ده حاجه موجوده في صحيح مسلم.
اقرا.
ارجوك انت اللي تقراها.
اقرا. ما فيش
اصل انت لما تكون كشيخ انت تقراها تفرق عني ان انا مش شيخ
معتمد بالفيزا بس. اقرا.
ابن قيم الجوزيه في كتاب الطب النبوي.
نعم.
اخر سطر لو سمحت.
شوفش كويس يا ابني. وقد عرف عنه انه كان صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ وكان المعروف عنه انه.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is a very famous sheikh, okay, and a very famous interviewer. This guy's like the Oprah of the middle of Egypt, you know, very well respected. And he is confronting this sheikh saying, dude, I want you to read this hadith. And this hadith is in Sahih Muslim. And it's about Muhammad, and the sheikh just read it. I'm going to play for you again what the sheikh said. I'm going to play for you again what the sheikh said. And what the sheikh read says, Muhammad used to like wine. Muhammad used to like wine. I'm going to play it again just because I want you to hear it. وبدي اياك تسمعوه. شو هذا الشيخ مشهور. شو بيقول. Okay?
صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ.
Okay, so this is the host is giving this hadith to the sheikh. It's saying, sheikh, you know, if I read it, I'm a, you know, TV host, I'm a nobody in the religion world, but you're a sheikh. So when you read it, it carries a lot more weight. And the sheikh doesn't want to read it. The sheikh doesn't want to read it. He's trying to weasel his way out of it. And, you know, one way that he did that is that he said to the guy, he says, let me tell you something really nice. But the interviewer, bam, he said, no, I want you to read this. And so he's making the sheikh read it on live TV. Listen to what he says. The first thing he says, I already told you. Inno Muhammad kan yuhib nabi. Muhammad used to like wine. Muhammad used to like wine. إبراهيم محمد إبراهيم أنت سألت وين مكتوب إنه محمد كان يشرب نبيذ؟ هاي الشيخ بيقول لك مش بس أنا.
وقد عرف عنه كان صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ.
Muhammad, Allah prayed upon him and blessed him, used to like wine. That's what he just said. You know, when I say Allah prayed upon him, you know, when Muslims in the West say Muhammad, they say peace be upon him. But the Arabic words don't say peace be upon him. The Arabic words say Allah praise upon him. Praise, like, you know, bows down and praise, either to him or for him. Who does Allah pray to? That's a whole different video. Okay, but the Quran says it at least 3 times that Allah prays with the angels and everything. But anyway, that's not our subject. Our subject is wine. Listen to what the Sheikh is saying. Again, he says, and it says about the Prophet, peace be upon him, or Allah prayed upon him, that he used to like wine.
ويقول ابن قيم الجوزية في كتاب.
And Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah says, okay, this is a very respected Islamic, you know, scholar and well, one of the
كتابه الطب النبوي وثبت في صحيح.
in the book Tibb al-Nabawi, Islamic
صحيح
medicine.
مسلم أنه
Sahih Muslim, that's one of the most respected sources of hadith. Number one, Sahih Bukhari. Number two, Sahih Muslim. They're called the Sahihain. They're called the two authentic sources of hadith. Hadith is the words of Muhammad. Hadith means the words of Muhammad.
صلى الله عليه وسلم كان ينبذ له أول الليل ويشربه إذا أصبح يومه ذلك.
That used to be prepared. Yambadu means to make wine for him at the beginning of the night and in the morning.
والليلة تجيء والغد والليلة الأخرى.
At night and then the next day, and he would drink it, and the next day, and then you know what they're saying here is that Muhammad used to sit around and drink wine 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, night and morning. Muhammad would be sitting down. Aisha even said this. Okay, that it would be like 3 days he's sitting down, drinking, and one of my cousins yesterday says, oh, he's drinking grape juice. The problem is, can you imagine sitting down drinking grape juice for 3 days in a row? What kind of grape juice is this that he wants to sit and drink this? And he says, no, it's just grape juice. No, it's just grape juice. He's just drinking grape juice. Why does he want to drink grape juice 3 days in a row? No, there's something else is going on here. And, I know Muslims are taught. I know what I was taught when I was a Muslim. But this is what the hadith says. Sahih Muslim. This is your sheikh is saying this. So let's listen to the sheikh some more.
والغد إلى العصر فإن بقي منه شيء سقاه الخادم أو أمر به فصم. يعني
So if anything was left, he would give it to one of the servants.
إذا كنا حتى قلنا ده السؤال أنا لما قريت في كثير من الصحابة كانوا يسكرون. لا.
Listen to what this guy is saying. Amr Adib, very famous. He's saying so many of the companions means the Sahaba, the companions of Muhammad. It's like Muhammad's disciples. The companions are Muhammad's disciples. Like, Jesus had his 12 disciples. Muhammad had his Sahaba, his companions. That would be like the same as Muhammad, Jesus' disciples. Muhammad had the Sahaba, the companions. There's lots of those guys, like Ibn Mas'ud, there's many of them. I can't think of all their names right now. But just Ahmed Adib, the host, is saying, so the companions, lots of them used to get drunk. That's what he's saying. Lots of them used to get drunk. And then the sheikh says, no, and he starts laughing. You just don't understand. And then Ahmed Adib hits him between the eyes. He says, nope, that's what's written in the paper in your hands. That's what's written in the paper in your hand. Ahmed Adib talking to the sheikh, saying, this is what the paper tells you. And then the paper is Sahih Muslim, which is most respected source of hadith next to Sahih al-Bukhari.
حضرتك أنا قريت الورق وممكن أقرأ لك تاني. مش دي بس. فين اليسكرون دي؟ ممكن لو سمحت ده تستعشعت أنا بقول لحضرتك لما قريت حديثا تبيح الشرب. أرجوك اسمعني ده وده أنا لقيت متفق عليه ومسنود وقوي.
He's saying this source of hadith is very trusted, it's strong, it's not weak. And this was, it's because Sahih Muslim. It's Sahih Muslim. So he's saying, listen, this is your book, this is what it says. So, يعني هذا صحيح مسلم يعني من الصحيحين في صحيح البخاري صحيح مسلم هذا من صحيح مسلم. أنا بعرف أنا وريتكم اياه بس بدي اياكم تشوفوه كمان مره وتسمعوا شو بيقول.
وعنيف حديث فقد روي عن ابو موسى انه قال بعثني رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم انا ومعاذ الى اليمن فقلنا يا رسول الله ان بها شرابين يصنعان من البر والشعير.
او البر والشعير.
So he's telling them that they were sent to Yemen and that they make some kind of alcoholic drink from rye, similar to beer, I guess, or malt or something.
احدهما يقال له المزر والاخر يقال له البتع. فما نشرب قالوا له نشرب ايه عندهم
في اليمن مشروبين الاثنين.
It says that they asked him what
مشروبين الاثنين،
الاولانيه اسمها البر والثانيه اسمها البتع.
البتع
تمام.
حضرتك الاصح طبعا. فقال عليه الصلاه والسلام اشربا ولا تسكرا.
It says drink and don't be drunk.
اشربا ولا تسكر.
طبعا.
خرجه الطحاوي ايضا الى غير ذلك من الاثار ذكروها في هذا.
يا حلاوه انا حاسس ان انا قاعد جنب ايه يعني جهبذ من جهابذه العلم.
لا رحنا
الحياه
اشربا ولا تسكر.
تمام.
طب ايه
رايك اقول لك على حاجه جميله.
See, the guy is pushing the sheikh. It says, drink, without being drunk. And the host is asking the sheikh, saying, what does that mean? And the sheikh is saying, oh, let me tell you something really nice. He's trying to change the subject because he's trying to run away. But Amar Adib doesn't let him run away.
على حاجه جميله.
اكمل لك. اللي جاي دي انا مش هقدر اقراها.
ليه؟
انا عايز حضرتك تاخد.
لا.
He sasays the next thing I can't even read it. I'm going to let
وانا كلمت ناس كتير استغفر الله العظيم ما تقولش كده.
He said I told many people about this and they said I find refuge in Allah. There's
استغفر الله العظيم ما تقولش كده. ده حاجه موجوده في صحيح مسلم.
ولكن ده حاجه موجوده في صحيح مسلم.
ارجوك انت اللي تقرا. ارجوك انت اللي تقرا كشيخ. انت تقرا تقرا عني
كشيخ. انت تقرا تقرا عني.
معتمد بالفيزا.
انا مش شيخ معتمد بالفيزا.
ابن القيم الجوزيه في كتاب الطب النبوي.
لو سمحت
اخر سطر لو سمحت.
كويس. وقد عرف عنه انه كان صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ وكان المعروف عنه انه صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ.
Okay, so what the Sheikh is saying, and I said it, but I'm going to say it again. It says that the Prophet, peace be upon him, used to love to drink wine. And then he says something else, which I think is very interesting. معروف عنه إنه كان يحب النبيذ. Meaning it was well known that he used to like to drink wine. معروف عنه إنه كان يحب النبيذ. It was well known that he used to like to drink wine. That's why you find so many hadiths that say that he drank wine. There's so many hadiths that say that Muhammad used to like to drink wine. Let's listen to
ويقول ابن القيم الجوزية في كتابه الطب النبوي وثبت في صحيح مسلم أنه صلى الله عليه وسلم كان ينبذ له أول الليل ويشربه إذا أصبح يومه ذلك والليلة التي تجيء والغد والليلة الأخرى والغد.
And then the next day and another day, another night, another day, another night. 3 nights he'd be sitting there drinking wine.
والغد إلى العصر فإن بقي منه شيء سقاه الخادم
and if there's anything left he would give it to one of his
أو أمر به فصب.
يعني إذا كنا حتى قلنا
or he commanded that it be poured.
ده الرسول. أنا لما قريت كثير من الصحابة كانوا يسكرون.
And then again, Amar Adib's asking, and I'm repeating it because I want you to hear it. He's saying, you mean many of the companions used to get drunk?
يسكرون. لا دي موجودة.
And he's saying, no, you don't understand. There's no.
لا دي موجودة.
حضرتك أنا قريت الورق وممكن أقرأ الثاني.
مش دي بس.
فين اليسكرون دي؟
ممكن لو سمحت.
ده ساعد مع
كلمت ناس كتير استغفر الله عشان ما تقولش كده. ولكن حاجة موجودة في صحيح مسلم. أرجوك أنت اللي تقرأ. أصل أنت لما تكون كشيخ أنت تقرأها تفرق عني. إن أنا مش شيخ.
معتمد بالفيزا بس اقرأ.
ابن القيم الجوزية في كتاب الطب النبوي.
نعم.
آخر سطر لو سمحت.
ما بشوفش كويس يا ابني. وقد عرف عنه أنه كان صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ وكان المعروف عنه أنه صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ. ويقول ابن القيم الجوزية في كتابه الطب النبوي وثبت في صحيح مسلم أنه صلى الله عليه وسلم كان ينبذ له أول الليل ويشربه إذا أصبح يومه ذلك.
ينبذ. أول الليل. They bring the wine to him at the beginning of the night. Now, I have one of my cousins who's writing and saying that I'm a liar. Dude, I'm showing you the video. I'm showing you the video. This is your sheikh who's talking.
والليلة التي تجيء والليلة الأخرى
والغد
الليلة تجي والغد والليلة أخرى. That means he's there for 3 nights drinking wine.
غد إلى العصر فإن بقي منه شيء سقاه الخادم أو
And if there's anything left over, he gave it to the
أمر به فصب. يعني إذا كنا حتى قلنا ده على الرسول، أنا لما قريت في كثير من الصحابة كانوا يسكرون.
One more time, he says, many of the companions, these are the disciples of Muhammad. It's like his John and Paul and Thomas, and the way Jesus had his disciples. These are Muhammad's disciples. And Umar Adib is saying, so many of the companions, the Sahaba kind of yuskar. The companions used to get drunk too. And I got
لا مش يسكرون يبدأ بالجملة.
لا دي موجودة في الورق اللي مع حضرتك.
And so this guy's the sheikh is trying to get out of it. And then Umar Adib says, nope, that's in the paper that's in your hand. The paper that's in his hand has the quotes from Sahih Muslim. So, يا عمي انت بتقول انا كذاب، هيو شيخك اللي بيحكي مش انا.
الورق اللي مع حضرتك
انا قريت الورق وممكن اقرا لك تاني. مش دي بس. فين اليسكرون دي؟ ممكن لو سمحت ده الشعشعة ده انا بقول لحضرتك اللي انا قريت حديثا.
Okay, I showed it to you twice already. If you want to see it again, I'll show it to you again. That's a very important video. Anyway, so let me go ahead and show you. The verses that talk about عشان ابن عمي ولا واحد إبراهيم محمد سألني وين مكتوب محمد كان يشرب نبيذ، يقعد 3 أيام يشرب نبيذ، ليلة ورا ليلة 3 أيام كان يقعد ويجلس ويشرب النبيذ 3 days in a row. يعني what does that mean? You drinking grape juice? And then it says all his disciples, the Sahaba كانوا يسكروا كمان. Let me just show you this verse. This is Sahih Muslim. Again, if you don't know that, go ask your sheikh, what is Sahih Muslim? Ask him about the Sahihain, the 2 authentic sources of hadith. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim. This is, in fact, how, a lot of Muslims say, well, I just believe in the Quran, I don't believe in the hadith. Well, you know what? If you do say that, I'll just tell you that you don't, the way that Muslims become Muslims, somebody becomes a Muslim, is they have to say the Shahada. The Shahadatain is called, the 2 creeds, which is, there's no God but Allah, and then Muhammad is his, that's how somebody becomes a Muslim. You just say that. Well, you know what? You won't find that in the Quran. In fact, you won't even find it in Sahih Bukhari. You find it in Sahih Muslim. It's in Sahih Muslim, where Muhammad said, I was commanded to kill the people or fight the people until they say there's no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. That's in Sahih Muslim. It's not in the Quran. It's not in the Hadith. So you can't just throw away the Hadith and say, وين كلمة يسكرون؟ خلي الشيخ يكمل كلامه. هايوتو موجود. كان يشرب نبيذ طول النهار 3 أيام ورا بعض وهو جالس. My cousin Nasser is saying, where does it say they got drunk? أنا هاني بفرجيك let me show you the verse in English, okay? This is the verse in English, and I know you're gonna split hairs. Nasser, this is Nasser, my friend Nasser is saying, where does it say they got drunk? Where does it say they got drunk? Hold on, Nasser. There's great stuff coming. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Adam. Adam is with me. He's watching, and Adam's the one who started this. This is all his fault. You're the one that started all of this. My cousin Nasser is going, where does it say they got drunk? When you sit drinking wine for 3 days, you know what happens? You know what happens when you drink wine for 3 days, Nasser? Anyway, in Sahih Muslim, again, the most exalted book of أنا حطيت لك الشيخ. Okay, حطيت لك الشيخ. حطيت لك الشيخ وانا بحط لك كمان شيخ كمان. Okay, it says we were with the prophet of Allah and he was thirsty, and the man said, "O prophet of Allah, peace be upon you, do you want to drink wine?" The prophet of Allah said, "Yes." The man went to get the wine. The prophet of Allah said, "Make it intoxicating." Make it, and that means make it that makes you drunk. And he, Muhammad, drank. He, Muhammad, drank. Sahih Muslim 3753. We were with the Prophet of Allah. He was thirsty, and a man said, "O Prophet of Allah, do you want to drink wine?" Prophet of Allah said, "Yes." The man went to get wine. The Prophet says, "Make it intoxicating." And he, Muhammad, drank. And now a lot of Muslims are going to say, "Oh no, he was just wanting grape juice," and he sat 3 days after another, watching grape juice. There's another video I'd like to show you, and I know my cousin's going to get mad at me. My cousin's going to get mad at me for this video, but you know what? This is a Muslim sheikh. This is a Muslim sheikh who's talking. Okay, this is a Muslim sheikh who's talking, and just let's listen what he said. Okay. Okay, this is another Muslim sheikh. Now he's a Muslim. He's not a Christian. Okay.
يوم من الأيام شرب محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم الخمرة.
Okay, this is what he just said. He says, one day the Prophet, peace be upon him, drank wine. And he doesn't say nabid, which he doesn't say it doesn't say nabid, which is the grape juice that Nasri likes to say. He uses the word khamr, which is alcoholic wine. Okay, so
ثم ذهب فألقي إلى مزبلة.
So he went and he fell on a garbage dump, مزبلة.
ثم أغمي عليه فيها وكان أذكر مات فجاء الخنزير فأكل من أذنه.
So a pig came and started eating, started like nibbling at his ear.
فجاء أصحابه أبو بكر يدوروا على رئيس العصابة.
So Abu Bakr and his friends came looking for the chief.
صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Peace be upon him.
فوجدوا شارب الخمر نايم على المزبلة.
So they found him having drunk all the wine and sleeping in the garbage dump. Now this is a sheikh talking. If you speak Arabic, you understand better than me.
جسد والخنزير أكل من أذنه. فلأجل هذا حرموا الخنزير وحرموا شرب الخمر.
So he says, because of this, the Prophet forbade the eating of pork and the drinking of wine. Let's watch it again.
يوم من الأيام شرب محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم الخمر ثم ذهب فألقي إلى مزبلة ثم أغمي عليه فيها وكان أذكر مات فجاء الخنزير فأكل من أذنه. فجاء أصحابه أبو بكر يدوروا على رئيس العصابة صلى الله عليه وسلم. فوجدوا شارب الخمر نايم على المزبلة النجاسات والخنزير أكل من أذنه. فلأجل هذا حرموا الخنزير وحرموا شرب الخمر.
Okay, my cousin Nasser is on and he's saying liar, liar, liar about me. I'm showing you the video. I'm trying not even to comment on. I'm just what I've said so far has been to help translate what this guy is saying, and I'm not even giving you my comments. It's just telling you what this guy is saying, translating it from the Arabic to English. And I know my Arabic isn't perfect, but I know there's a difference between the word nabid and khamr. And a lot of the sheikhs, they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you, oh well, they're going to tell you that he was drinking nabid means wine. It means like grape juice. grape, grape soda. He was drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, which I love Diet Dr. Pepper. He was drinking for 3 nights in a row. He was sitting there, morning, night, drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm drinking grape juice. But this guy doesn't say Nabi. He says Khamr. Khamr means alcoholic wine. And Muhammad was there 3 nights in a row drinking it. And so I know Nasser is, no matter what I say, Nasser is going to say that I'm a liar. And so anyway, but let me just show you again let me show you the verse. The verse is Sahih Muslim. We were with the Prophet of Allah, Sahih Muslim, go read it. He was thirsty. And a man said, "Oh, Prophet of Allah, do you want to drink wine?" Prophet of Allah said, "Yes." The man went to get the wine, and the Prophet said, "Make it intoxicated." And he, Muhammad, drank. Okay. Now, my Arabic is Al-Hiffa. Oh, who is this sheikh? Please send me his name. Okay, خليني أفرجيك كمان شيخ. بدي أفرجيك كمان شيخ أخ إبراهيم. My friend Ibrahim, who is the one that started this question, he's on the line. So I'm going to ask him to watch this
حديثا تبيح الشرب. أرجوك اسمعني ده وده أنا لقيت متفق عليه ومسنود وقوي وعنيف. حديث
عنيف.
فقد روي عن أبو موسى أنه قال: بعثني رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أنا ومعاذا إلى اليمن.
نعم.
فقلنا يا رسول الله أن بها شرابين يصنعان من البر والشعير.
نعم.
أو البر والشعير. أحدهما يقال له المزر والآخر يقال له البتع. فما نشرب؟ قالوا له نشرب إيه؟ عندهم في اليمن مشروبين اتنين.
الأولانية دي اسمها البر والثانية اسمها البتع. تمام.
البتع. حضرتك الأصح طبعا. فقال عليه الصلاة والسلام: اشربا ولا تسكرا.
تمام.
اشربا ولا تسكرا.
طبعا.
خرجه الطحاوي ايضا الى غير ذلك من الاثار اللي ذكروها في هذا
يا حلاوتك كنت بتقول الطحاوي. انا حاسس ان انا قاعد جنب ايه يعني جهبذ من جهابذة العلم.
لا رحنا نذاكر
الحقيقه.
يوم اشربها ولا تسكرها.
تمام. طب ايه رايك اقول لك على حاجه جميله؟
اكمل لك.
اتفضل.
شايف الشيخ حس حاله مضغوط وشو بيقول خليني احكي لك حاجه حلوه. You guys, this is a funny avoidance trick. A funny avoidance trick. The sheikh finds himself in a corner. He's been cornered by this host, Amr Adib. And so he says, "Let me tell you something wonderful." And Amr Adib says, "No, talk about what I'm asking you. Answer my question." Amr Adib, rock and roll, man. He's making him answer. And it's good that he's doing this because this is the Muslim books.
اللي جاي دي انا مش هقدر اقراها. ليه؟ انا عايز تاخد
The next thing, Amr Adib says, "Illi jay ana mish qadir akraha." He says, "What's coming? I can't even read for you. I can't even read it for you." And then you know what the sheikh says? You know what the sheikh says? "I'm a liar. What am I lying about, Nasser? Nasser, what am I lying about? You said I'm a liar. What am I lying about?" قل لي شو عنيش أنا بكذب. عنيش أنا بكذب. أنا بوريك الفيديو ومش أنا اللي بحكي. هم اللي بحكوا. What am I lying about? When I'm showing the video, how can I be lying when I'm showing you the video? You say I'm a liar. What am I lying about? افتح عينيك. Open your eyes. شوف الحق. This is the man that you're going to trust with your eternal soul. لوح زيك. Okay, لأنه لوح زيك. Nasser, you gotta, if you come with an argument, if you come with something intelligent to say, sometimes, we could talk about it. But sometimes all you do is insult. Into loh. It's insulting me, like calling me like I'm stupid or retarded or something. This is your sheikh who's talking. But you know what? Amr Adib pushed him to the wall and he said, "Answer my question. Don't change the subject." Because the sheikh was trying to get out of it. He's trying to weasel out of it. He said, "Let me tell you something nice." But Amr Adib said, "Nope, I don't want to hear nothing nice. I want you to answer my question." So listen to what the sheikh says.
لا
لا
لا،
اقرا
وانا
اقرا
كلمت ناس كتير قالوا لي استغفر الله العظيم ما تقولش كده،
لا اقرا
ولكن ده حاجه موجوده في صحيح مسلم.
اقرا
ارجوك انت اللي
اقرا
تقرا.
ما تقراش
اصل انت
ايه.
لما تكون كشيخ انت
He says, this is in Sahih Muslim. You're a sheikh. I'm just a TV host. You read it.
تقراها
تفرق
تفرق عني،
عني
تفرق عني
ان انا مش
ان انا مش
معتمد
معتمد
بالفيزا.
بالفيزا.
ابن القيم
ابن القيم
الجوزيه
الجوزيه في كتاب الطب النبوي
نعم.
اخر سطر
اخر سطر لو سمحت.
كويس
كويس يا ابني.
He says, I can't read good, my son. You know, he's trying to get out of it because he knows he's going to get in trouble now.
وقد عرف عنه انه كان صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ.
Okay. It says, it was known about عرف عنه إنه كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبي. You know what he said? He says it was well known. It was عرف عنه means it was known that he used to like wine. This is one of the worst sheikhs who's ready to say anything that Sisi wants him to say. Umar Adib is the lowest of the lows. طيب ومسلم يعني من جماعتكم يعني my cousin Ibrahim, you know, you can't kill the message, kill the messenger. And so he's saying that these guys are the worst and the lowest. These are the most respected, some respected sheikhs in Egypt. The guy's trying to defend Islam.
يحب النبيذ
وكان المعروف عنه صلى الله عليه وسلم يحب النبيذ.
And he repeats it, and Muhammad was known to like wine.
النبيذ. ويقول ابن القيم الجوزية في كتابه الطب النبوي وثبت في صحيح مسلم أنه صلى الله عليه وسلم كان ينبذ له أول الليل ويشربه إذا أصبح يومه ذلك والليلة التي تجيء والغد والليلة الأخرى.
This verse saying Muhammad would drink that, would have the wine would be made, and then he would drink it that day, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next night. For 3 days in a row, he'd be sitting there drinking grape juice. Nabid, it means wine. So,
والغد والعصر فإن بقي منه شيء سقاه الخادم أو أمر به فصب.
يعني اذا كنا حتى قلنا ده الرسول قال لما قريت في كثير من الصحابه كانوا يسكرون.
and saying many of the companions of Muhammad, many of his disciples, his John and his Paul and his Peter and his James and his Thomas.
لا مش يسكرون ينتبذون.
لا دي موجوده في الورق.
And now the guy's trying to laugh and he says, not get drunk, they just like to drink wine. and Umar Adib says, no, it's on your paper. It's on the paper. He says, it's in your book, Sahih Muslim. The companions were a bunch of drunks.
دي موجوده في الورق.
حضرتك انا قريت الورق
ومقرأ لك تاني.
مش دي بس.
فين اليسكرون دي؟
ممكن لو سمحت.
ده 9 ساعات.
مش انا بقول لحضرتك اللي انا قريت.
Okay, now I gotta go. I gotta go to work. So anyway, but I want to show you. This is the verse in English, and I want to show you also the verse in Arabic. And I'm going to try to read it. Sorry, my Arabic is al-hifah al-barakah, bas kunna ma'a Rasul Allah, peace be upon him. فاستسقى فقال الرجل, استسقى, he got thirsty. فقال الرجل يا رسول الله إلا نسقيك نبيذا, should we give you wine? This is Sahih Muslim, ya nas. هذا Sahih Muslim. فقال بلى يعني yes. قال فخرج الرجل يسعى فجاء بقدح فيه نبيذ فقال رسول الله إلى خمرته ولو تعرض عليه عودا. You know the word here is khamartu. That means that it became fermented, that it became wine, it became alcoholic. Okay, hayuta maktub. Nasir, if you want to disagree, انت حر. Wine, يلوح. نبيذ مش wine. Okay, طيب روح. And Nasser saying Nabi is not wine. It's not wine. You're a liar. I showed it to you in Arabic. Showed it to you in English. I showed you 2 sheikhs. Muhammad used to drink wine. He used to get drunk. He'd spend 3 days in a row drunk. The sheikh is a zindiq for some money. طيب يا عمي Ibrahim, my uncle Ibrahim is saying this sheikh is an atheist who sold his soul for money. The 2 sheikhs of the Egyptians aren't allowed to talk and defend Islam. طيب يا عم هذا مش من قطبي هذا مش مسيحي هذا مسلمي. I was saying, these aren't Christians, these are Muslims. I have to go. I have an important phone call I have to make. Thank you for being with me. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Don't follow this man Muhammad into eternity. Don't follow this man Muhammad into eternity. Come to Jesus today, now. اليوم يوم الخلاص. اليوم اهرب من هذا الرجل محمد. ما تتبعوه إلى الجحيم. Don't follow him into hell. Don't give that man your eternity. Come to Jesus. Jesus died for you on the cross, rose again. مثل ما هو مكتوب في القرآن إني متوفيك ورافعك إلي سلام علي يوم ولدت يوم أموت وأبعث حي لما توفيتني كنت أنت رقيب عليهم. It's clear in the Quran that Jesus died and rose again. Come and follow Jesus. أعطوا حياتكم. قولوا هيك. قولوا Jesus, help me. Jesus, forgive me. Jesus, come into my heart. صدقني. قولوا هيك الآن. Jesus, help me. Jesus, forgive me. Jesus, come into my heart. Jesus, help me. Jesus, forgive me. Jesus, come into my heart. He loves you. I love you. ربنا يحفظكم. الله معكم. سلام.